Hi everybody, this is Rajesh and welcome to my YouTube channel Confidence in English with Raj. Here I am sharing a lot of tips on a daily basis. This is my third video continuation with my earlier videos. In my earlier two videos I have shared a lot of tips and tricks and where I have tried to mention all those points which really relates to me. Because in my previous videos I had shared my journey, how I have started learning English, correct? And you guys might have heard a lot about what kind of background I have. If not, then obviously I will share my kind of background in my next videos, so it would be very easy for you guys to relate it with it, right? I'm getting a lot of feedback with my viewers. They, most of them are my close friends, my colleagues, right? Because whenever you are going to start something new, you always want right feedback so that you can make a lot of improvement and it might help you in your further journey at all. So there are people who were asking, Rais, why you are not creating video in Hindi? Because it will help to those people who are not good in English at all. But what I replied to them that okay, I will try my level best to create one more channel where I will describe the entire thing in Hindi. Obviously it will not be 100% Hindi, but it will be such kind of language which will definitely help those people who are not perfect in English. But this channel is basically for those people who knows, who can understand English well, but the issue is that they are not able to express themselves. So here today I have come with some tips and tricks which will really help you to communicate well in English. The very first thing that I want to share with all of you, that you must have to make your routine. As I said earlier, that whenever you want to learn something, it's your commitment which will really help you to learn and grow faster. In my first video I had given you this advice, and this advice you need to follow throughout your life, whatever you want to do in your life, right? The very first thing I said that your purpose should be very clear. Why? Right? And when your why is clear, your continuity should be maintained. So if you want to learn fast English, then try to spend couple of hours every day, correct? In fact, I will say make a routine for yourself, that on Monday what you want to do, Tuesday what you want to do, means complete calendar you have to block yourself. And as I said that there are 4 or 5 points that you have to remember yourself. The very first thing I told you that you must start practicing reading. Then I told you writing, right? Then I told you about the speaking, listening, and obviously watching, correct? So these are the 4 or 5 things or 4 or 5 points which you need to do on a regular basis, right? The most important points is called speaking, because I have seen many people who are very good in English. If you ask them to write something, they will write such kind of language. It is really very difficult to digest that, oh my god, this guy is knowing so much in English, but why he's not able to speak out well? The challenge is with those kinds of people is that they are not getting the right environment, right? So in my second videos I had told you that you have to communicate to yourself, because you need to find out a good friend, and it is always said that you need to be a good friend of yourself. There are certain other points which I would love to share with you one by one. As I told you that you have to make it a practice to do it on a daily basis for a couple of hours, right? What are the things that you can do for a couple of hours? Either you can mix and match, or you can make a routine for on a daily basis that on this day I will only do this, or on Monday I will only practice reading, on Tuesday I will just practice writing, correct? So this way you can grow yourself fast, right? The points which I want to share with you is called number 1, daily habits. Why I'm saying daily habits, or you can say morning rituals. Make it a practice that whenever you get up early in the morning, just close your eyes for 5 minutes and just talk to yourself. Try to visualize in yourself, and best part is that visualize it in English. Now you must be thinking that word is not there. Whatever simple words you have in your mind, just try to make a sentence based on those words, correct? Second thing, in my earlier videos I just told you that try to figure out couple of words which are having similar meanings, correct? So in this video I will just try to add one more points. Try to find out more words which has perfect meaning for something. As I told you that every day you have to keep on adding new words in your dictionary, correct? But it doesn't mean that you have to figure out it in dictionary. What you have to do, you have to make a separate diary, and there you have to write down on a daily basis what all new words you have learned. What are the places where you can utilize those words? What are the places where you can speak out? Correct? So this is the very number one steps that you have to start following from today itself, because there is no day better than today, and it's better now itself. If you really want to be very good in communication, then make it a habit to listen to your favorite speaker on a daily basis. As I told you in my earlier steps also, that you have to make it a habit to do certain things on a daily basis for a couple of hours. So if you are listening, then listen to it as much as possible, but make it a minimum for 2 hours, right? Because listening is something that will provide a lot of input to your brain, and it will automatically go to your subconscious mind. And once words are there in your subconscious mind, forget about that you will ever be having the problem while communicating. Couple of more tips I would like to share with you, which I used to do earlier. Correct? In my days, I used to visit Spoken English Institute. As I told you that I was not capable to spend money on learning English or getting trained in English. That's the reason I wanted to check out that at what level my English is. Correct? And I used to visit Spoken English Institute, and I used to talk a lot with the representative, or you can say those people who were in the reception area. And I always used to get a kind of feedback that you are having such a great language, why you want to learn it? And that used to give me a lot of, a praise in myself, right? A boost up in myself, confidence in myself that I'm really going into the right direction. The same strategy you can follow with yourself, right? You might be talking about, or you might be thinking about, in this lockdown, where to go? All institutes are closed. Correct? All professional institutes are closed. So you can do one thing. Give a call to the customer care, because everything is getting virtualized these days, right? Whenever you are going to call to the customer care for any kind of work, right? There are two kind of languages they basically ask to choose. Correct? Either it could be Hindi, it could be English. Choose the English one and try to listen what exactly they are talking about. Correct? And talk to the customer care representative, right? And try to communicate well in English over there, right? So nobody is stopping you, right? This is the unique technique that I'm sharing with you. Correct? You might not have thought about it. It is not something that you don't know. You might not be thinking about that giving a call to the customer care. It's a free way to talk someone and practice with someone. Correct? Because whatever communication or whatever words you are going to use, they are not going to correct it with you. But at the same time, they might ask you that, okay, what exactly you want, right? I'm not able to get you. Correct? So this is the best place from where you can communicate and you can grow yourself big time. I know this is a very tough situation and people are inside their house. They are not going somewhere outside. But it's good if you can visit certain kind of showroom, some good showroom where the salespeople are from the English background, or you can say salespeople are good in English. Correct? Try to communicate with them in English. Whether you are going to buy the product or don't buy the product, but you could have a good practice, right? But before going to any place, just note it down. If you are going to buy a watch, or you can say that if you are going to a showroom of Titan, just try to understand what are the words that I can use over there. So this will help you to create your own vocabulary. At the same time, you will go there and you will practice a lot. Because earlier I used to get a lot of comment, Hirais, that is good. I can understand English well, right? Whatever you are speaking, but whom to communicate? So I have given you a very good idea. The very first idea, that call to customer care. Correct? Because there is nobody to judge you what is right, what is wrong. And you will practice a lot. Second thing, what I told you, that you visit certain showroom and try to talk with the salespeople. Correct? Because these are the people who will not try to correct you, but they will try to make you understand. So here two-way benefit is going on. you are speaking English, at the same time you are listening to English. Correct? If it is possible, then try to communicate well with your friends. Tell them that I'm trying to learn English, can you help me out? Or create a community on WhatsApp. Correct? Make it a routine that we will arrange a video call where we will communicate in English only. Correct? Or you can say that, okay, let's decide a topic. The best way I used to do that, we used to decide a common story. Correct? You can say journal, my story, right? I used to speak the entire day what I did. And this is how I used to use all those words which I have collected so far. And this is how you can do it. So this is the third thing, or you can say this is the third tips that will really help you to enhance your vocabulary and to communicate well in English. Correct? There are certain more points that I want to share, but I believe that it will become a very big video. But I always want you, whenever you are learning English, always try to connect with the people and use only those words which are easy to understand. Don't try to outsmart yourself, because you can outsmart yourself, but you cannot outsmart someone else. This is the time you are learning English, right? So try to understand that the someone else whom you are going to speak is like you. I hope I have given you a lot of tips and tricks for today itself, and obviously I will create certain more videos where I will share more and more tips and tricks, and thus you will learn and grow English big time with me. That is the purpose of this channel. I always want you people to grow big time, and that's the reason, or that's the purpose of this channel. I want 10 million people to get impacted with my channel, right? If you have really liked it, then subscribe to it and hit the bell icon, so that next time I'm going to create certain kind of videos related to this or some other topics, it will come to your mobile and pop up, and this is how you will not miss it. So thanks for the time being, and see you guys in my next videos.